Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the east of Middle-earth, the eastern regions, anyway. And
Yes,
we
noble
are
master.
continuing after the successful subjugation, confederation, and I don't know, think of another word, of all the clans. We now have the Suryut over
Yes,
here,
sir.
and they're going to be very fun to play with, I suppose. But the main issue here is Mordor at this point. Not something I really foresaw, but I did do some thinking, and what we could do is, given how the auto-resolve tends to work, is it doesn't really account for the towers. So, I'm going to send... well, we've got... I think I'm just going to send this unit over there, and they're going to assist Mordor. If they could just go right there.
As you win.
And we're going to get drawn in to a battle there, and we're not going to really take part. We're just going to watch and see if the AI gets bonuses that it shouldn't. I don't think that's cheating. We're literally just observing. And, of course, we will lose some money by doing so, because we will lose our caravan, but we've got plenty of it. You don't call yourselves, like, the Golden Dragon or the Dragon Cult without having loads and loads of money. And we've got loads of it. So our Joshi's going in there, but we've got all these folks continuing. So what are we going to do with our army? Well, our army is going to... I'd really like to take Ilanin over there because it's a castle. Then we can stop any entry over here. But, yeah, as I say, we've got loads of money. As soon as the barracks event hits, we should be able to just get barracks like everywhere and then get the best units. And we're just going to make a beeline straight up there for Kirikatol. Make sure we knock the dwarves out so we don't have to deal with them constantly. And, yeah, we're gonna kind of turn ourselves from a mercantile nation into more of a military nation. Just look at all this trade around the Sea of Rhûn. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is gonna get better. These are only towns, remember? These have got dirt paths still. Like, it's ridiculous. Absolutely staggering amount of money can be made. And it's not even just that. Mataram, Enmahath, Bermanaricus, not so good, but yeah. All in all, very good. Like, Santanui, ridiculous. But then, let's just go through, build some things. I think a Dark Shrine is probably going to be required. Did we already have a Dark Sanctuary already in place? So 3 turns, that all line up perfectly with the 61st turn. And I think Strendos then, we were going to, like, yes, the ship, actually, we've already got the port. How much is the port making? Ooh, about 450 gold per turn, and then we're going to put in the Warlord's Hall. That's going to give us extra recruitment slots. That's going to go up to 4, which is key, really, because this is going to be one of our best recruiting places. And then Mistrand as well. Well, this place is good for recruiting. And do you know what? I think we probably should just get the Warlord's Hall here as well. Because, yes, we do want to get it to make money, but we don't really need that much more money. Although, having said that, it's always good to have, because we're just going to be able to swarm the enemy. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. But these trading posts, they take hardly any time to actually build. And also, it's going to line up really well, again, with that 61st turn. Although, I don't think you can get barracks in large towns. Let's just have a look here real quick. So, city, barracks. Yeah, you can only get... Oh, no. Yeah, large town. Large town, you can gain access to the Loke Gamp Rim and the Loke Flag Rim, which is reasonably useful. And what about this? Yeah, so we can even get Loke Nar Rim there, and if we go to stables, you require a large town only to get the Loke Inas Rim. So large town really is the threshold. These are all towns though. So, but Lest is going to be good. We can even get our best units there. But I think that is basically it. Are we already recruiting some units? We are. Well, let's just keep on getting those. Anything else that's particularly useful, like against dwarves anyway? Like, we did just fight over here against the Men of Dale, so we're likely going to see them still. But, ooh, longships, get them. We're going to have use for them. And Yeah, well, maybe do get some crossbowmen, because if we're going to go up against dwarves for an extended period of time, it'll be useful just to have them. But everything else has already been moved. I think we can move onwards. And, okay, so let's test out this tactic. By the way, what do they have? It's just trash. This is going to get shot to pieces by those towers. And they do have only high paladins there. I was hoping perhaps we could have had one of these armies join in, but we're going to make sure Mordor pays for this W. So, as I say, we're not even going to take part here. We're just going to let the AI do as they will. I'm bringing our unit over here just so that, you know, they don't want to spread. We're trying to nerf Mordor as much as possible here. That's all we're doing. But it doesn't look like it's going to do much good.
Now is the time to...
In addition, this general's unit is undoubtedly in guard mode. So, basically, as you can see, this guy right here, he's not looking to fight. He's just standing in formation. Like it's just a very defensive mode. You're not as good at fighting. So they're not going to be killing too many, but there are still 59 of them. However, we are going to cap the town square before they can do anything about it, which is very sad. However, something I can do, which is very mischievous, I can shoot at the high paladins and get some friendly fire with our archers. So that's a small victory, at least. Perhaps I spoke too soon, because as we are firing at these high paladins, there's still 42 of them. They've routed that unit over there, and their general has died. But they did already cap the town square, so I guess that does kind of mean that they've already lost, but I wish that they would... Oh, I wish that what they would do is, you know, just attack them. Oh, we're down to the last high paladin, and down he goes. And yeah, we won. Yeah, probably down to us, really. If they had been not on guard mode, I reckon there's a chance. There, you know, we could have lost. And right, let's have a look. So obviously they killed loads. I want to see. Oh, we can't. I would have loved to have seen how many, like, the Mordor forces lost due to friendly fire, because I obviously was shooting at the general, but I was making sure that, you know, we were shooting mainly at the orcs. But I would wager that several were killed by our hand. But, oh well. So that did not go quite as I'd hoped. But, you know, it went reasonably well. Like, that army has been absolutely crippled. And, you know, perhaps Dorwinion can yet win. And I do wonder, perhaps I should just stick around for a bit longer. Because if that had been just the AI, you know, like in an auto-resolve, they would not have taken that many losses. But that's because, you know, they don't get affected by towers in the same way as a human player does. Right, but we've got loads of... Well, not actually. We've got very little recruitment. We're just waiting on the Barracks event, so there's not really a whole lot else to say. But we will continue to try and build these provinces. Now that we can get a spy here, that's going to aid us in, you know, just so we can see what's happening over here. And, right, yeah, get the Dark Sanctuary here as well. Not that we particularly need it, but it does give that population growth bonus, which is very useful. So, Lest is not really requiring a barracks, but perhaps we will just put in the Dark Shrine anyway, just because it does need to grow. It's very low on the population front, so I would like to see that happen. And then finally just pop in the trading post there. How much is that going to give you? Oh, not a lot at all. Actually, maybe don't get that just yet, and we will just boost that population growth here as well, because once you can get higher tiers of ports, it's gonna be even better. Oh no, we forgot about Villaric. One more turn and our merchant will make it on his horse over to the lands of Rhûn. That is like the story that I came up with, because like, would a merchant really be traveling so slow? I mean, on one hand, yes, because, you know, he is perhaps trading with others along the way, but he has been sent on a dramatic task to undergo that.
I serve your will.
To undergo that journey, so he's not going to be doing all that much else. Yeah, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I was like, this guy is absolutely rubbish. I mean, you could disband him, I think. Oh no, you can't do it yourself. I mean, I could put him on a ship and get that sunk, but I don't think that's going to work. Because everyone else's ships suck. But there is an army right there. Yeah, if we could... Let's send the 28 of you down here. You're going to pick up some units, I think. You're going to go straight for Ilanin. So, Rhukar, what do you have? I mean, you've got these reinforcements, so we may as well just first go up to that point. And I think you probably can leave. Oh, no, you can't. Well, it doesn't matter, because Khan Margos is going to take that spot. And then we're going to take everything that's got plenty of numbers, really. So, no, no. And I will take the 29 of them, though, because they will still be useful. So we'll go out with that, go into the fort, and, yeah, the rest of this is kind of trash. So, actually, we're just going to send these guys up north as well. And we'll leave those 32 there, depending on what happens with Dorwinion, because you know what, I'd be quite happy for them to take that back so we could take it from them. That is the hope. I don't think that's going to happen really, because like they're just not very good. Arslan, oh yes, he's going to go in because he's a mounted bodyguard. He's currently going to put a few watchtowers over here, make sure that nothing comes up this road that we wouldn't like to come down that road, basically. I'm just stumbling all over my words. Today, again, is a Saturday for me, so after I've finished recording this, I'm going to be going back onto the Zoom call. However, I've got no alcohol. I'm just on hot chocolate myself. Another Merchant's Guild in Marland. I don't want a Merchant's Guild there, because it's kind of rubbish. Obtain trade agreement with Dolamroth. Well, that's what I was already doing. And construction report, Ber Amenarchus and Winterian Eor. Excellent. Let's just maybe just get a brothel in there. And Winterian Eor, which one's that? That's this place over here. And I am on the fence here. Well, let's just get the Master Mason's Hall, because it's just going to speed building ever. It's like the long-term investment. But the culture here is nice. But they don't seem to be coming for us, and perhaps I should have had a look at what they actually have in there. But I think we could probably run over everything that is currently located over there. It doesn't seem like they've got a whole lot. But let's pop a watchtower right there, and we'll put another one right there, and then we'll put a few along the border. I think that'll be fine. And perhaps Arslan is the one then to go up in that direction, but we've got a baluster here. And did we already get a baluster over here as well? Was that the only one? I think that might have been the only one. Ah. Well, one baluster isn't going to make or break it, so... Yeah, well, oh, there we go. There's one. Probably should have taken that with. It might take out a single tower or something like that. But they might even attack us. I don't actually know if they hold this territory over here. Oh, yes, they do. So they're not completely dead just yet, but they've certainly got absolutely smashed so far. I'm hoping that they're going to come and attack us, basically. They've got a few armies dotted around here. Perhaps they've got a few more. Let's take the spy over here. They don't hold anything over here, but they've still got burnt lands, and they might... So that is then all of this region. They might have... No, they don't have Brown Boat. So they've only got these two regions left. Oh, and 3. Oh, we're running out of places to really take from them, which is a bit of a shame, because it draws closer to our decision on who else are we going to attack. But we've got this ship over here. Let's just send him up north. We don't particularly need another one. Oh, what's that? Avalyn. He's a mounted bodyguard, I think. Abari Naharim. What is he doing now? Or does he just spawn? I think he maybe does. Right, but these folks, you go over there and get in that fleet, and then you'll go up north as well. And if there's anything that takes one turn, we'll just take them. Yeah, we'll just go with that next turn. That's pretty decent. I don't think anyone else can actually recruit anything even half decent. We're just waiting for these things to become retrained. But once again, let's just go for another end turn then. And Dorwinion, they're attacking. This is good news. This is good news. Oh, they've got no way. Oh, this is actually. Oh, wait, hang on. Are we able to win? I mean, Norway is really good. He's got Moriquendi Sentinels, 9 missile attack, 12 melee, 24 defense. They're basically impervious to arrow fire. You need to go into melee with them, but they're very good in melee. Extremely good. But then they've got Thorn Patrollers. We've got only 1 unit of Cavalry Archers this time. And yeah, I think, do these have a bonus against horses? No, they don't. I mean, we're going to be a bit busy here, I think. All these cavalry are going to be very difficult to deal with. And they've got, yeah, just high paladins there. So, who's attacking us? Norway is in... He's not in the settlement. Okay, so Adele, the reinforcing army, he's coming from the right. Let's go and give it a go.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
Up we go, and let's be. We're gonna want to be very aggressive with our cavalry. So if we can just take. There's a lot of Ravanian riders there, and I mean these dragon riders should be able to take them on. The only thing is, we'll really want them for other purposes as well, and these guys really need to be taking out their mounted crossbowmen, which are over here. That's like their job. So let's like take them over there. And if we could, so you go and attack the privateers there. And are they going to start shooting at us? Are they shooting? No, they're not shooting. Good. We're gonna just go in there, take them out, but they are shooting at these men. And they look like they want to shoot a bit more. Right, well, infantry line up like so, and then the archers and crossbowmen, we'll get them to line up there. And in we go. Oh, they're bringing in the spearmen there. Oh, we are losing. Wait, what are the stats on these? 11, 15. Yeah. I mean, you do kind of want to... Yeah, that unit there is kind of screwed. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to pull out now because they're bringing in more. Go, 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 go. Don't get caught. I mean, we've got to go through that one unit, but it is what it is. Right, shoot at them. It doesn't really matter about the 3, but the rest of you do need to get in line. Right, let's spread out a bit more. So otherwise you're going to be blocking one another. You keep on firing at them. Let's not lose any more of our cavalry. So you guys come back over here. And oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is not going to be good. It's too late to run away, but let's give it a go. I mean, we got into loose formation, so that's good. That's a dub. And they've just ruined their charge. And you're in melee with what? Oh, God's sake. That's just annoying. Wait, why are you here? Go over there. Right, you fire. And, yeah, just fire at them. Fire at them. Yeah, that's fine. You continue firing at the Thorn Patrollers. And the Daratai Warriors, you're just going to go over there. Take out that unit. And Moriquendi Sentinels there. I think this guy is the only one that's going to be really prepared to take them out, which is sad, but it is what it is. Right, you just go and attack them. Oh, I wish we had a bit more cavalry, but those privateer cavalry need to go down, else they're going to be a real pain for us in the future. And I think our general can probably handle the rest of that. And they're charging in with their cavalry against our spearmen there, so that's fine. But what can we do with these mounted archers? Or they're perhaps going to get charged? No. Perhaps what we need to then do is... Oh, you just keep firing at the Thorn Patrollers. I thought we already dealt with them, but we did not. Charge into the back of them. And you men... Oh, wait. Are they in melee? Oh, hurry up and kill that one unit. And then we can shoot at the Morikwendi Sentinels with you. You keep on firing in that, because they're just about to start bringing in the remainder of their forces. Privateer Cavalry, are they dead yet? I think, not quite. But almost. And you are locked in battle against those bows. And we haven't been able to deal with those cavalry units yet. It's very frustrating. But, perhaps if we can get some shots with our crossbows on those Morikwendi Sentinels, we can't really go into melee with them because they'll just get... We'll just get beaten. Unless... Oh, those guys just got charged. Ah, yes. And now... in come the spearmen. Now, I think let's just charge in with them. There's hardly any of those Thorn Patrollers, and we're not going to be able to catch them anyway, so... You're going to go and charge in. Just lock them down. Where is the reinforcing army? Oh, they're miles away. Oh, we didn't necessarily need to be in quite such a rush. Right, well, Arulad, come over here, take out these bowmen. And you men, just stop. Just go into loose formation so you don't take any more damage. And you guys haven't been firing at all, so there's that. Oh, there's Privateer Cavalry still knocking around. You know what? Just go and chase them off. I think actually you've got much faster movement speed than normal. 20%. You should be okay to catch them. Right. I was wondering, like, who is that charging in? But that was us. And down they go. Right, we've locked them down. So... they're almost dead. And the reinforcing army is nowhere to be found. So... I think we can just try and use our spears just to lock these guys down. And once the Loke Khan has finished over here with these spearmen, he can get to some real killing. But I don't want to be... You know, he's been locked in melee there for quite a long time. So there is the chance that he's taken some damage already. But where is he? He's somewhere there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's reasonably bloodied up already, so let's not be too cavalier with him. Perhaps we can just send... Are they in melee? There's still a privateer cavalryman there. Right, Rhukar, go and deal with that, and we'll just go and slaughter these elves over here. They're in defensive stance, so they're not going to be fighting very well. So that's a good bonus, and I think we've dealt with everything else over here. Good. So, how's it going? They're going down pretty quickly. We're not taking that much damage, but... Oh, they're shooting at him. Right, go loose formation. And, oh, the reinforcing army is now waddling in. Are we in a bit of a... They're going to have a high ground advantage. Right, so we're going to go... We're going to go back. We're going to go further back. So, go back to there. And you men as well, go over there so you can fire. And what else is here? It's just the Loke Khan. We're going to go in with our mounted archers, as they like to be called. And what are these? They're mounted crossbowmen. Okay. Let's go loose formation. We're going to go there and intercept them. And I see another unit of cavalry over there. And they are just Thorn Riders. I think there's about 70 something of them. I think we could take him with these guys. I reckon we could. We could maybe support them with a unit of spearmen. And they have almost defeated those sentinels, but they've obviously got more of these thorn units. We're going to need our... Well, we're going to require everything that we've got here. And Rhukar has already taken quite a lot of damage. Those high paladins are going to be very difficult for him to take down. But begin firing at those Thorn Patrollers. The sooner that we take them out, the better. I don't think... Do they have a movement speed increase? They do not. 5 and 6. Are these bonus against mounts? They are. You could send them into melee with them once we outnumber them, but there's currently about 20 more of them than there are of us. Oh god. Oh dear lord. Right. Turn around, men. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But it might aid us a little bit. I thought I'd targeted that unit over there. Right. Do be firing at will and just run away. That way you'll continue firing. Right, now, charge in. Charge in, charge in. And hopefully this is going to be good. I mean, the Morroquendi Sentinels are basically dead at this point. There's 14 of them, but... Bam! And that should be that. Yeah, what a... oh my days. And they're not going to be able to get away. We're going to crush them. So keep on firing at them and we'll go and intercept them shortly. There are some crossbowmen there as well. Just regular, good old fashioned. I think we might have to move even further back. So yeah, come further back. And these guys, we're just going to... it's a bit of a pain that we haven't used the ammunition on those Candish Hunters because, you know, we might have to send them in before they've finished. And speaking of which, have we finished over here yet? There's still 13 of them, and we're taking a lot of damage. Are they firing at us from somewhere? No. No, they're not. Right, well, we're going to just cycle out and charge them again. I mean, we basically take them out, so that's okay. But they are coming towards us at a frightening pace. But I think these two units here can probably finish the rest of them. So, spearmen, go and attack them. And all archers, shoot at whatever you want. And Rhukar over here, just get over here. We're going to have to deal with those crossbowmen, you see, with our cavalry. So, actually, just go and attack them. Make sure you don't get caught. Come round over here. And you have been caught by high paladins. Great. Great stuff. Just go and chase them. Go and chase them off. And Thorn crossbowmen. Right, fire at them. They're like the major threat here. And Thorn bladesmen there. Right, attack. Attack. And... yeah, I don't know. We'll think of something for the rest of this stuff. I mean, Thorn Guard there. They can be held back by those spearmen. Cavalry. You're going to have to come and do some serious rear charging. We would really want to take out their general, but I just don't think that we've got the muscle. So, who's a good target? I mean, right now, just shoot the bladesmen. Because, like, we can't... sorry, take them out. Because we can't actually shoot at them. So, this is going to be a big one, hopefully. And Rhukar, actually, you are going to have to get involved. You're going to have to come over here. I think, actually, those 20 there, they're in the greatest spot of trouble. Right, immediately out. Can't be taking too much damage. Have we almost taken Norway out? No, there's still 5 of them. And these spearmen will lose to those Thorn Guard. But, right, we've got these men. They're all the way over there, but they have taken care of those mounted crossbowmen. And as soon as you can, you're going to go and fire. Fire at the high paladins. Go in. Go, go, go.
Only half our force remains.
Right. Are you ready? I mean, we've basically taken out those crossbowmen now. And fire. You go in and attack there. We're going to have to send in, I think, these Daratai hunters. I think we're going to have to do it. But those spearmen, they've just been crushed. This is going to be very, very difficult. I think it's all going to come down to the crossbows at this point. Let's see how many they take down. They took a few down there, but we'll give them one more charge and then one more charge. One more volley. Oh, that's that done. Oh, they were a lot quicker than I thought they were. Right, you men, you're going to go in. You run out. And hunters, your time has come. And right, we've crushed those. I totally forgot about that. But yes, we've won over there. And these men are being crushed. No way. No way that we're gonna win. Yeah, so it's the High Paladins. Right, you come over here. We've taken everything out over there. You men, you're going to go and charge at these Thorn Guard, I think. I think that's probably a good target. I mean, it's not really, because if they turn around and hit you, you'll be dead within moments. But, you know, it is what it is. Perhaps we'll... I don't know. You need to run. You need to run and help with these High Paladins. I think we've got this now. I don't foresee us losing after this point, but you charge in there, and Norway is down to very little, I'd imagine. He's got 2 men, so himself, he's over here, but let's just make sure this doesn't go too poorly, because they will slaughter us if they turn around. So as soon as they've done the charge... Right, that's good. Right, out. We're going to lose a few, because... Yeah, that's 1 that we lost. But we took out... It's not fantastic. And these guys, I'm not really bothered about them anymore. Right, but... Oh, dear! The general's unit just came out of melee. That's frustrating. And now they've just slaughtered our crossbows. They know our plan. Right, well, these guys, they're just going to be relegated to dealing with any routing units. In fact, actually, you guys don't even bother fighting over there. Just come over here. We can help with our missile units.
Victory is well within our
So
grasp.
you go in there. Like, we've got plenty of ammunition, but it'll just take a while for them to do any damage against these high armor targets. But against those Thorn Guard, we'll do very well. So just send all of that in there. And if the crossbows can actually fire... I mean, there's only 50 of them. But, you know, if they get a good volley in here, which they're not going to because they're just finding their spot. Right, stop what you're doing and fire again. Right, now they're getting in formation. This is not a good advert for crossbows. And 1 guy is reloading. And now perhaps they all will. Yeah, now they'll start firing. Take absolutely ages. Right, you guys get back here. And you 2... Are we in range? Where's our range at? Right there, okay. You men get back here. And you also. How are we doing now? Now that we are actually firing, we are dealing some decent damage. Good stuff. And fire at them. Bring this unit of cavalry. In fact, let's just go in and charge at this Dorwinion infantry. This might break them. Because they're already coming towards this unit of cavalry anyway, so this is good bait, and they're routing. Excellent. And, yeah, so just fire in over there. And who are we going to send in? Let's send the 12 of you. You're going to go and hold the enemy in position. Oh, they're just going after the cavalry. Are they? Let's use Serpent Elixir. Might get some... No. They're not getting very good arcs either. Not shooting directly at them. 12 men left over here. Let's just swing our crossbows round. Fire at those Thorn Guard. Like, I think we can send in Rhukar for that. He can deal with that. And our 2 units of melee infantry, they can deal... with this if they require some assistance. And Rhukar, in you go. And we're out of ammunition. Okie dokie. The enemy general's gone down just as we're preparing a charge on these Thorn Guard, but they've already gone down. So that's that. Wait, hang on. No, it isn't. There's still Norway. over there on his own. Right. Well, it's going to be a showdown between the last elf in Dorwinion, although not actually because they're still Avalyn. But no way is one of the starting generals that Dorwinion get, and he's about to get toasted by the leader of the dragon cult. Here we go. Oh! There was even a sound effect there. Good solid stab there. And there we have. No Way the Fearless living up to his name. And is it going to be a heroic victory? No, just a clear one. I suppose we had 2 good odds. Loke Khan got 196, 313 for the Dragon Riders. No surprises there. And 189 for the Candish Raiders. Another cavalry unit. And I think we're just going to go for an occupy once we get given the... Yeah, let's just go for an occupy. Enemy camp sacked, so... ooh, Marland. Now, Dragon's Wrath's Guild. No. The reason why is because I'd rather have it somewhere else. And if that then gets promoted constantly for the tier... Oh, no, we can't actually get that. Oh, yeah, because we've already got it in Karasant. Or Santanwi. So I probably should have maybe just got that. Military report, though. This is the time. And, as you can see, it is the 61st turn. Works every time. Dorwinion in decline. They get a stack somewhere, perhaps. I've noticed that sometimes the stack doesn't actually spawn. So I don't know why that is. Because, like, perhaps they're just so far away now. Like, they've only got Leofric's Bowing. And then they've got the Burnt Lands as well. Wait, is this all the Burnt Lands? Oh, okay. It is just those 2 settlements then, because this is all held by... what's it? Dol Guldur. But all of these regions then, they have been set up for success, because now we can immediately put in stuff like the barracks and archery range. I think Strendost, how's it doing? 45%. How much do we need? Right, so the chariots require 50%. That's not the end of the world. 75% though for them. And 50% for the infantry. 50% for that. Well, I'm going to go for the barracks. You get 2 units rather than just 1. And over here, owing to the fact that there's gold over here, that's going to replenish a lot quicker for them as well. So, I think we're just going to go for an archery range. Because it's, you know, it's very quick. That's like 1 building and it's done. Although, is that wise? No, I think... no, let's just get barracks. Infantry is the way to go. And I don't think the Loke Khan Rhûn are even that good. Yes, someone in the comments did say that they're better in against armour. I tested it before this... before recording this episode. I put in 2 units of Loke Khan Rhûn just to hold back. 2 units of Sons of the Fallen. And I had 2 identical Loke Khan Rhûn firing into the back of the Sons of the Fallen. They emptied their quivers. And one of the Sons of the Fallen, they had the best armor available. So +3, something that you can't really get. You can't even get that in campaign. But +3 armor, so that's 21 armor they had, even with their backs to the archers. That's how much defense they have. And this unit of Loke Khan Rhûn got 4 kills from their entire quiver, whereas the other one, against 18 armor, got I think 20 or something. Or was it a bit more? I can't remember. But anyway, it was an insignificant amount, although it did perhaps bode the question, is there like a hard cap where quadruples, like when you've got a 5 missile attack and you've got a more than 20 defense, at that point does it just do no damage at all? Because it was such an obscene, maybe it was like 40 kills versus 5 then, or yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. But even so, 40 kills into the back of an enemy is not very good. And more obvious, perhaps, would be, or more pertinent, is that 4 kills, that's not even worth using their missile units, or using their missiles upon the enemy. You're better off just sending them into melee and crowding them out. And therefore, I don't think basically, this is a very long-winded way of me saying that I don't think they are armor-piercing. Because a unit of Dalian crossbowmen would have killed way more than either of those two. Like, these guys would have done way more damage. So that rant over. But I do appreciate the comment. I'm not calling you out or anything. Also, that is why I'm not naming you in person. But I feel like the Loke Khan Rhûn, they're touted as an elite, a much better unit by Galu than they actually are. The fire arrow does not do a whole lot. They're nowhere near as good as Dunedain Rangers or Athenian Rangers. But we can see here, Skarn, it has got very little in there. But yeah, that army there is clearly still there, and I think we can just go and swallow them up with a bunch of trash. And these are the final units of trash that we're really going to have to get. Oh, actually, wait. Oh no, do get that. Do get the Master Mason's Hall, finish that, and then you'll take a turn off that, and you'll take a turn off the following upgrade. So, you know, yeah, we'll only lose a turn on it. We'll only lose a turn, so that's pretty good. Santanui no longer likes us. Oh dear. Pop in the armory then. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do that. Is there anything else that can give us... No, that's not going to provide any bonus. Just get the Dark Temple then. I could put in the public fountains. That's going to give a small bonus, but we don't really want to be increasing that population because it's already sky high. We need... The only thing that would save us is the culture. So, let's send this spy over here. And there's Rawberg. That is now their capital. A lowly town. And you actually then come over here. And we'll start scouting out our regions over here. Now, once Dorwinion do go down, we might seek... I don't know, there's like... I don't want to be too hasty in seeking diplomatic ties with Gondor, because we are going to have to break our alliance with Mordor. And I don't want to see... Oh, look at that. Linhir is already held by Harad. However, Gondor do hold the Forest of Ithilien. Although they've lost Caerandros. I think we need to wait at least for the barracks to come up, so we've got really good solid infantry, because right now it's just very crap. Enmahath also. Wait, hang on, this place could be useful, perhaps maybe just for stables? No, because it needs to be a large town, doesn't it? Oh dear. Get the Dark Sanctuary. And Mataram as well, just get growing. We've got all the good stuff there now, so if you just get that, that'll help us out a bit more than anything else. Right, and then you lot, you're going up north. Ferry those units up there. Oh, and Karasant as well. There's just so many buildings that just came up. And Ilanin as well. I forgot that we took this. Is there anything in here that we can get rid of? Apothecary? No, all very useful. All very, very useful stuff. Right, let's see if we can actually make it through some more turns. So we're not just dilly-dallying forever. Right, you join up together. Go there. Bam. The last cup of wine. Not something... well, never mind. I was going to make a joke. But they've got this army here. And they've got Regent Bogard. Very nice unit of crossbows and amongst other things. But obviously because we border them, they are likely to attack either here or they're going to attack one of these regions over here. So I'd kind of prefer them obviously to take Carvarad and we could take it back. But if they do come for us in Ilanin, let's just merge there, then we need to be ready. So let's just go in with that. And obviously with it being a castle, I think we'll be in good stead. Do we have room for all of this? No, we don't. Right, let's just take out all the useless units, basically. So you and, well, let's see what we've got after I do this. How many is that? 4 units. Room. Right, just go in with that. The chariots are not going to be very useful in there. Anyway, so if they do want a piece of us, then they can very well try. And these guys are just going to come back and be retrained. And Burmanarchus also got a brothel. Yay. Grain exchange. Again, should we actually prioritize getting Dark Sanctuary just so that we can gain access to our higher tier units? I think we probably should. And Wooden Castle ready to upgrade already. Well, that was very quick. Didn't even realise that, but we'll wait for the Dark Sanctuary to get built, and only then should we march forth. Now, who do we want to be setting off in this army here? Let's take all of these. They're going to be very useful in just dying. These crossbowmen, not particularly. Let's take any Balkoth spearmen. There's a couple there. And then Arula Dragon Guard. Any here? Nope. I think then is probably just the Daritai warriors. Oh, again, only one. And let's put in Tam Ruben there as well. He's going to be heading up that army. Of course, he is also a Dragon Guard. And then we're just going to get... well, let's just put in the Cavalry immediately, because they are going to be the killers. And then the Candish Hunters. And we've got 2 slots left. We could take the Ballista. May as well. And then we'll just take a single unit of tribes. Or if we do come up against armor, perhaps one of these will be useful. So we'll go with that. Our tactic here is basically just crowd the enemy. I mean, they're not going to have loads of good quality units either, but we'll venture out with that, see what we can do. But that very much is the final trash army that we are recruiting. And we won't be seeing too many of that caliber of troops in that quantity, at least, anymore. But now that we've got good sight range over here, we can definitely just... I mean, we can definitely justify already going over there because there's very little there. But it's a town now, so that does make it a bit more usable. And did we not build anything over here in Rhubar? That's very sad to say. Or sad to see, rather. But just get some population growth in there. Less as well. Oh, there's just so many. I just can't keep up. Right, get a shipwright. Get a shipwright. There's no point in getting... No, actually, do get that. I would quite like to get stables, though, as well. Yeah, get a stables, because that's 2 units that you might get immediately pop up. And we don't need the money right now. We really do not. Absolutely not. Let's bring these guys round. And let's see what they do. Oh, wait, hang on. They've blockaded our port here. They're going to have the same ship here, so it's going to be 50-50. And we lost. Oh. Gosh darn it. Right, let's just merge these 2. And I think we'll need more. But they have, indeed, they have come for Ilanin. Well, I think we've got a pretty decent army in here for defending. We've got Dragon Guard. It's not that good, but what have they got? So a lot of this isn't going to be very good. So Thorn Bladesmen, they will get shot to pieces by our towers. In fact, half of this army isn't very good. Their cavalry is not very good. And even the Regent Spear Guard, yes, they're very good, but they're not going to kill very quickly. They're going to take a very long time, which means they're going to stand in the way of the towers for a very long time. But the Avari Warriors, they are very good. Just as they're just a really fun faction. And you don't usually get this unit, and this unit, and this unit all in the same. You can either pick between the elves, or you can pick between the elite humans. So you don't get all of these, so they're kind of cheating here. But these guys are very good as well, and they're stake-wielding, or stake-placing unit, and this is the other one. But we're obviously not going to attack them. We're going to wait for them to make the attack, and our Ardunim reigns supreme. We're just making so much money now as well that it's just bonkers. Loads of shrines and sanctuaries that have been built, and loads of population growth, which is good to see. And perhaps now you can just get in the money buildings. Anywhere else that had money buildings required? I think Enmahath had one. Yeah, just get that as well. We will get the mining network eventually, but not now. Marland? Get that. And was it Mataram as well? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, just grow that as well. And can we actually recruit any decent units this turn? No, not really. I mean, we can get one unit of Dragon Riders. And now we should be able to retrain them. We can. And pop in. Just get all the half-decent units, I suppose. Like, these guys aren't going to be that useful anymore. 3 missile attack isn't really going to cut it. Even against Dale, they get loads of armour. So, there we go. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, anyway, we're going to go and take these guys out, and it's going to be a nice outing for our trashy army. And they've got the Royal Guardsmen, of course, and then they've got Billmen, Dalian Longbowmen, much better than our archers, and even the Northmen archers, they are better than ours.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all.
So, nothing is worse than setting up your army in a way where you expect them to be there, and then they either form up over there, or they then go to the edge of the map. I'm not even going to use the missile units. Oh, what the hell? Let's just bring them over here. Is that all of them? Yeah, just come over here and fire up whatever you want. Ballistae, just stop. And you go and attack them. You guys just charge in. There's no need for tactics in a battle such as this. We just need to rush in and attack them. You guys attack them. You attack them. Everyone's got a target. Ruben, maybe you just stay back over here. Or are they just going to skirmish all the way back, are they? Well, they're eventually going to have to turn and base. And I think now is probably a good time to bring these guys over here as well, so we can fire from behind. Those Dalian Longbowmen are definitely a good target. Very good target for that. Oh, we've got another... Oh, we've still got more infantry over here. We've got absolutely masses of it. We've got more than I thought. These guys are going to be really good at just attacking from behind. Right, just fire in at those Longbowmen or something like that. A very solid target. Halberdiers, you're going to go like so, attack them, and yeah, you then, our general, Ruben, you're going to go and attack them, and yeah, we will just set these guys on a path over there. You're already firing, good stuff. I mean, they've just given us the high ground. Now, these rivermen, like, bizarre. Like, we've got absolutely masses of units here. They're going to crumble very shortly, I think. Very shortly indeed. Right, just go and charge in there. And actually, we can just encapsulate them quite well, just from over here. We don't have the high ground, though. But we will try it. Actually, just give them a quick charge. They'll probably fall. And see if you can catch them. And you attack in there. All of our missile units otherwise. Right. You know what? Just all go and attack them. We don't need to micromanage that. Like, they'll surely just run away very shortly. Like, I think what is required is... Oh, we've caught these. Excellent. Excellent. Now we can just come down the hill, charge at these Royal Guardsmen. They are spearmen, though, so we do need to watch out for that. But once they go down, the rest of these will run away. Indeed, they're already fighting to the death. And they're not fans of massively being outnumbered, so that's a big bonus for us. But they are in loose formation here, so we didn't get too many kills there, but I did see at least 10 fall. They're not actually that good of a unit in melee. They're in fact one of the worst generals in melee. Because not only are they spears, their defense isn't even that high. It's only 21 or so. So getting cycle charge like this is definitely something that can happen. And there we go. That was that. We'll catch them all. We'll get the general. And we will, I don't know, sling him on the back of a car in victory. And there he goes. Rome has conquered. And clear victory. We lost 383 trash. I mean, it was mostly all in the clansmen. but they are massively expendable. 83 for the spears, 85 for the Candish Raiders. See, cavalry just so good. And we're going to kill them. And I think we could, we could go for Talathang, but then that would open up more of a border with the dwarves. Or we can go, where is it? Condovan? Yeah, Condovan. We could go and take Condovan. I think we probably should do that. So we'll swing round that way. We'll pop a watchtower there. If they do come from Winterinior with that kind of army, we will easily defeat that. Although we've got no melee infantry, so well, we'll send that unit over there for now. That'll probably be fine. And we're going to go for Condovan. Condovan then will nicely link up with the plains of Vidagavia, Erland's Ferry, and we'll go from there. But I think as well we're going to leave the episode there. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you still enjoy. We're going to have to perhaps change tack, as now that the Barracks event has occurred, our priorities may also change. And Ilanin is going to have to defend itself from Theodekind, perhaps. Although he's probably going to build more siege equipment. But that is for next time, so thank you very much one more time, and I'm going with Gandalf. Good